Welcome to Stewie MTG, and I finally get access to going live again. For a while, because I didn't have so many subscribers, they didn't let me do it, but now I am back. I know it's late, having my coffee, just got done editing Omnath, four-color landfall, and my illusion deck, and just thought, since I was on uh, Brian Canada, Cure for the Common Games Discord, and just hanging out over there, I thought I would hang out on here on our channel for a minute. Also, just finished up editing Dino Dana here and talking about how a triple sleeved deck can fit in the Ultimate Guard double shell. Hopefully, my bandwidth is good enough for you guys to hear and it's not all choppy. Let me know in the comments if it is choppy or what the quality is like. As the internet out here, I only get 15 megabits down and 1 megabit up, so not the greatest. But I did want to show you guys while I'm working on it. I just finished up Zyra the Writhing, the Insect Tribal deck, and that replacing that spot here. So in order of the decks that I'm currently working on, I know the glare is ridiculous. So I have Faraday. Going to be working on a dice rolling tribal. I've got Okun and Zinder Split. Coin flip going. I've got Dimir Horrors. I've got probably Mono Black Zombies. I don't know if I'm going to use Bladewing as the commander or someone else. I got Rat Tribal. I've got Spider Tribal. Need quite a few more cards for that. Ishin as a Exalted Tribal. Eloise, Clue slash Artifact Token Commander. I got Cyrix, Phoenix Tribal. I'm working on Ape slash Monkey Tribal. This is going to be Enchantment or Aura Tribal. In fact, where's Commander for this? I know I'd gotten him, and now I can't seem to find him. I will have to find it, but it is red, green, white. We have Werewolf Tribal going on here. I don't know if I have the commander for this one either. We've got Gruul Goblins with, alright, come on, focus. I'm trying out a new setup. I just got this tripod and camera mount, but now I've got to play with the new lighting. But we've got Relic Mons, Warren Chief. We've got Rafika the Many. So we've got Ishin as Exalted Tribal, as well as Rafik Exalted Tribal. We got Kalia the Vast, Angel Tribal. We have, all I need to do is sleeve this bugger. White Border Tribal with either Nebuchadnezzar or Savitri Skarzarum as the commanders, and then all white border, predominantly 3rd edition revised. There is some 7th edition in there as well. We got a Horde of Notions, 5-color elementals. We've got Alela Provocateur Fairy Tribal. What is this back here? This is, this looks like a wizard, spellcaster, spellslinger tribal. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that, but one day I got a wild hair up my butt and decided to put it aside. And then back here, I just got done building colorless, but this deck is actually colored Eldrazi. I don't know who the commander is going to be right now, but so far we've got green, blue, red, and black for Eldrazi. So it's a project in the works, much like anything else. Over here we have actually 3 other decks that are in progress. One that's pretty much there with Golems and Iktekik and Rebek, with a lot of the Golems from the new Brothers War set. And then once we get past Golems, we've got Glacian and Prava in Mir Tribal. I think that one is ready to go as well. I think I need to just do the mana base. We've got Minotaur Tribal with Neheb. And I think that one's ready to go as well. I think I just need to get the mana base right. We got Scarecrow. Just need to pick me up a Scarecrow. Not Scarecrow. The 5-color commander. Come on, focus the dog on it. And that one is ready to go once I have the commander. So there's going to be 4 decks pretty quickly put together. Once I actually sit here on a night like tonight and put the mana bases together. Over here on the side is just extra Dragon Tribal cards, Vampire Tribal, and then all of the sagas that I have just sitting around for if a commander comes up that's really Saga Tribal, especially 5-color Saga Tribal. And then just give you a quick tour of my desk set up here before I go. You guys gonna have to excuse me. This flu I got 2 weeks ago kicked my rear. Over here on the side, on the far right, this top box is my playmats, empty deck boxes, sleeves, inner and outer sleeves, my label makers in that box. Bottom one is empty, so if I want to go to a friend's house and I want to bring a bunch of cards or make decks, I can bring one on the table with me. Up here, actually on the desk, those far boxes of cards are things like Pokemon, Redemption, Flesh and Blood, other card games that I play, Legend of the Five Rings and that, and as well as the box that's another black box like this one. It sits right under it with some more card boxes, but everything that's on the desk right now is Magic. So all these binders you see here are my binders for deck building and the rares from each color. The silver one is both artifacts and lands. I've got 2 gold ones. The first gold one is for my multicolored legends, and the second one is just for multicolored cards that I'd use for decks. These 3 boxes over here are my, shall we say, bulk, but it's predominantly cards that I will use. So over here we have, in order, there's Artifact Red, followed by Blue, and then we have the 10 guild colors in different boxes. And then for those 2 rows, the next box over is lands, that full left row. The front part of the next row is mana rocks, followed by certain different types of creatures. So we've got things like warriors and cycling and birds and spirits and merfolk in that row. The row right after that is going to be black, including a section just for zombies. In the following section, this row right over here, is green and white. The final box down over here is all tribal and a row of tokens. So beasts, walls, I'm just naming what I can see from here. Snow tribal, tree folk, merfolk, elves, vampires, dragons, clerics, core, spirits, giants. That's pretty much all the tribal. And then as we zoom over here, we've got my sorting tray that we just went through. Right now I have my Historical Conquest Matt that is down here. It's telling me he wants me to rotate the device. But, yeah, it is what it is. And as we come over this way, we have my Stanley binders. So, don't know why it's telling me to do this stupid YouTube live. Each of these boxes have 12 decks in them. Let me see if I tilt it up, if it goes back. There's my light that you're seeing in the background. And so what we have here is my currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Stanley deck boxes with 12 decks each. So we have a total of 60 decks there, plus there's a few over here. This is actually a deck I just built for a friend. So I just got done building Zyra, the Golden Sting. This is my Kozilek. Ignore the Simic box. I already showed you Dino Dana that was already built, plus these 60 decks that are over here. I need to get another one because, as you can tell, as I zoom out and over here, I have a lot of decks in the works. I'm probably going to need, there's 20 in the individual brackets plus the 3. So there's 23 decks in the works. So I would need 2 more of the Stanley toolboxes to get those done. And basically, once that's done, I will be done building decks, and I will just be consistently updating them. I have finished my 32 deck challenge. So you'll be seeing the deck techs starting with colorless. So starting with this one right here, starting with Kozilek, the Great Distortion, and moving on in WUBRG order in and through the 32 decks. Now, once I'm done with the 32 deck challenge, I do have duplicates of many of the different color combinations, and we'll be going through those. And as I build a deck, as I did earlier when I went live, they saw me build Zyra and sleeve it, or editing some of the existing decks. Well, anyways, heading on in 13 minutes, but this has been Stewie MTG. Welcome to my craziness of my basement. Now off to go do my laundry. You guys have a good day, and as the Hawaiians say, live pono.